If you are looking to do a master program that is fully funded for the period of 2 years in Netherlands, then this scholarship is for you. The Orange Knowledge Program, it aims to contribute to a society sustainable and inclusive development. So this scholarship is open to mid-career professionals in specific countries. If you are from Bangladesh, Benin, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Colombia, Congo, Egypt, Ethiopia, Ghana, Indonesia, Iraq, Jordan, Kenya, Lebanon, Mali, Mozambique, Niger, Nigeria, Palestinian territories, Rwanda, Senegal, Somalia, South Africa, South Sudan, Tanzania, Tunisia, Vietnam, and Yemen. Although in this second round of application of this Orange Knowledge Program scholarship, the second round opened on the 28th of June, which is just 5 days ago, and it's available till you can make your application until 5th of September. In this second round of application, the people from Sudan and Uganda are exempted from applying for this round. Please don't ask me why. You can check on the Orange Knowledge Program as to why they decided to exclude those two countries. What are the requirements for this Orange Knowledge Program? In order for you to qualify for this particular program, you can see that there's a limited number of scholarship that is awarded to female and male professionals who are motivated. So you need a strong motivation. You need to be living and working in any of the countries that I've stated earlier. So those countries are known as the Orange Knowledge Program countries. You need to be proficient in English or French. You don't have to be proficient in both. English or French is sufficient for you to be able to enroll for the program. And also you have to be working in one of the priority areas for your country. You need to show that you can motivate others by using and transferring your knowledge and experience that you've gained in your place of employment after your studies. So you are going to be driving change in your place of employment if you go back to work after your studies. And also you need to be agreeing to the latest obligation and conditions. So what are these obligations and conditions that they are talking about? If you want to read about the obligations and conditions, you need to read this document. It's a 6-page document, and it's vital for you to pay attention to the details because this will aid the success of your application. You can see that the aim of the Orange Knowledge Program is to aid development of the capacity, knowledge, and quality of individuals, as well as institutions in the field of higher and vocational education. The scholarship holder must endorse the overall aim of the Orange Knowledge Program, and the aim of the Orange Knowledge Program cannot be achieved if the scholarship holder does not return to his or her home country. So this scholarship is not for Japa because you have to come, study, and go back home to implement all the skills that you've acquired in order to drive change in your home country. The scholarship holder is expected to have taken note of the information available on the Orange Program. So all this information, your role, your responsibility, everything that's pertain to you, it's best you pay attention to this because there are some type of scholarship that you can enroll, you can apply to, get it, and from there continue your academic pursuit abroad. But with this particular one, this is why it is targeted at mid-career professionals. You are expected to go back to your home country. So what are the priority themes for the different countries? The major priority are the sexual and reproductive health and right, security and rule of law, food and nutrition security, and water management. So if your academic pursuit or your field of study falls within this particular prioritized theme, then you have a better chance at securing this scholarship. And it is clearly stated here that only applications that fall within the focus area of your country of employment are eligible. If you're not currently working in any of this team, you can't apply to the scholarship. If you apply, they can still consider you because they said they can consider other field of study. It's just that their priorities are on the people within this form prioritized team. So if you do not get the scholarship, don't let that weigh you down. It's just means that there are more people that apply to the prioritized team. So the other requirement that is required for this scholarship is that you are currently working within a prioritized team, which we've already talked about, that the course that you are going to be studying for the master program will strengthen both you and the organization that you work for, and that you will use your newly gained knowledge and experience in your organization after study. In order for you to be able to apply, you need to apply online. And I'm going to be putting the link to this page in the description box so that you can have all the informations that you need in order to make your application. So first, you need to check that your application falls within the focused prioritized team. You need to check if you meet the eligibility and criteria, and then you can find course from the course page. So if you find the course that is that you're going to study, you can choose that. You will need a letter from your employer. So your employer needs to nominate you, whether you are willing to nominate you for the Orange Scholarship Program, Orange Knowledge Program. So it means you have to be in a good rapport with your employer. If you are not privately employed but working as a civil servant, you will need a nomination also from your government, from your country. You can contact the Dutch education institution of your choice to receive more information about the application procedure, because the different institutions have different deadline for their application. Then they will send you the link to make your application online. Prepare your application, the employer statement, your motivation letter, your passport, and government statement. The government statement is for those that are working as a civil servant. It is here. So you can see Orange Knowledge Program, Statement of Government Authority. You will need this document to be signed and stamped by your government if you are working as a civil servant in your home country. And then during the application round, you then submit your application using the link that you receive from the Dutch education institution. So it is really vital that you contact the university you want to apply to. They are the one that will then send you the link to make your application, and it is through that link that you then submit all the documents, fill the form, and every other thing that is required of you. If you are successful with your application, they will send you information about the next round. So you can see, apart from the master program, you can also do short courses like all this 6 to 12 weeks program. You can do such program as well. So the selection procedure, you can see here, it is stated here that the selection procedure is as follows. Candidate register with the Dutch institution. Remember, the institution will send you a link after you reach out to them. And then the institution will nominate candidates and submit grant application. Embassies will check the eligibility and assess the application for the recommended applicant. And then selection result will be available for Dutch education institution. So this institution will then contact you if you have been successful and selected for the scholarship. And you can see the grant is going to be awarded through the Dutch education system. Results of application are announced 3 to 4 months after application. The application deadline is September. So this means that by December, towards the end of December, beginning of January, you are going to get the feedback on your application. You can read more about the Orange Knowledge Program by going to studyinNetherlands.org. So that's studyinNL.org, and that page will show you all the information. You can read more, and then I wish you success with your application. If you are nominated for the scholarship, please come back and give us feedback and share your experience with us, so that those that will be applying for the third round can gain some knowledge and experience from you that have been successful with your application. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye.